In a far-off kingdom, hidden behind towering mountains and lush forests, lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. Her skin was as white as snow, her lips as red as apples, and her hair as black as the night sky. Snow White's stepmother, Queen Grimhild, was once the fairest of them all, but her beauty faded with time. She grew jealous of Snow White's radiance and feared that her stepdaughter would surpass her. One day, the queen consulted her magical mirror, asking who was the fairest of them all. The mirror replied, "Snow White is now the fairest of them all." Enraged, the queen ordered her huntsman to kill Snow White. The huntsman, taking pity on Snow White, told her to run and never look back. He killed a deer and brought its heart to the queen, deceiving her into believing Snow White was dead. Snow White stumbled upon a cozy cottage belonging to 7 dwarfs: Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. They welcomed her with open arms. Meanwhile, the queen discovered Snow White's escape and disguised herself as an old hag. She offered Snow White a poisoned apple, which put Snow White into a magical sleep. The dwarfs discovered Snow White's lifeless body and mourned her apparent death. Just as all hope seemed lost, a handsome prince arrived. The prince fell deeply in love with Snow White's beauty and kissed her awake from the magical sleep. Snow White awakened, and the two fell deeply in love. The queen, enraged at being foiled again, attacked the prince's wedding ceremony. However, she was thwarted and punished for her cruel deeds. Snow White and the prince married. Surrounded by their friends and family, the 7 dwarfs danced with joy. The kingdom celebrated Snow White's triumph over evil. She ruled with kindness and wisdom. Snow White lived happily ever after with her prince, and the 7 dwarfs remained her loyal friends and protectors.